How hot does it really get in the North Georgia mountains? Today we're talking all about the summer weather up here. Welcome back. In many parts of the U.S., this summer has been an absolute scorcher. Some areas even seeing temps in the 100s. While we've definitely had some hotter days here, I would say that this summer in general, overall, has been pretty mild. We've had a lot of days where we're really just kind of in the mid 80s. We've also had a lot of rain this summer, which has helped with keeping the temps down. One of the things that I love about our summer weather here is that we have cooler mornings, we have hotter temps during the day, and then the evenings are back to being bearable. Here in Georgia, the warmer weather starts in about April and goes until really probably the end of September. But even though the warmer weather starts in April, it's not hot enough yet for pool season. Pools up here typically don't open until around Memorial Day, and they typically close around Labor Day. Something else to note up here, especially in the mountains with the lake levels, in Blairsville and Hiawassee specifically, the lake levels start to be lowered around Labor Day, and they continue to stay lowered until about April, somewhere in that range. They will start to increase the lake levels again for the summer months and the activities that happen on the lake during the summer. This may surprise some people that visit during the fall and winter months when they see the lower lake levels, because it does look a little depressing, I'm not gonna lie. So if you have some lakefront property, that is the one downside to having the lakefront property, is that it's not gonna be pretty and full of lake water all year round. There is purpose behind this. They do this for flood control to make sure that there is enough room left in the reservoir for rainwater to flow in. There's all sorts of activities to do up here during the summer. We see many bicyclists taking advantage of the winding mountainous roads. Usually those are early in the morning so that they're getting it in before it gets too hot. Shout out to my client Sean who does this. This is a very popular activity, so always use caution when you are out and about on the winding mountain roads, making sure that you are sharing the road with these bicyclists. Of course, there's always hikes and waterfalls to check out. Keep in mind, this is the time that snakes and bears could be out roaming, so always use caution here as well. Speaking of bears, we recently had a very awesome experience with seeing a mama bear and two cubs. We were actually out showing a piece of property to another set of clients. Hello, Robin and Rick. Had pulled into the driveway ahead of us, and we pulled into the driveway next, and I was getting out of the car talking to Mark, not really paying attention to my surroundings. Go figure. And Rick mentioned that he had seen, he was, trying to get our attention and giving us kind of pause and caution that he had seen a cub walking in the driveway as they were pulling into the driveway. And my heart dropped for like a half a second, because I thought, wherever there is a cub, there is a mama bear. Where is the mama bear? So, so cautiously kind of walked through the driveway, was looking all in the woods around us out in the front yard. And then I saw not a cub, but a very large bear. And again, my heart dropped for just a second. But I knew that there was enough space between us and them, and they were not paying us any attention. They were just kind of moseying through the wooded area of the front yard. And we stayed very, very close to the cars to give ourselves that jump in the car if we needed to. But anyways, we just stood there for several minutes just in awe of this experience. I've never been that close to a bear in real life. I've seen them cross the roads up here a couple of times, but this is the first time that I've been that close to an experience, and it was just really cool to witness. The best summer activities that I'm sad to say that we did not get to do this year is going out on the lake in a boat. Our kids have been able to experience the lake a few times this year, having fun with their friends, going out kayaking, going to the obstacle course over in Hiawassee. My son has done that several times this year, and they always have a great time doing that. But unfortunately, we never got the time to really enjoy time out on the lake. I really wanted to actually rent a boat this year and get out on the lake, and that just never happened. Maybe next year. Something we did get to do this summer was actually yesterday. As we are winding down the summer, we are towards the end of August at this point, and we were able to actually go out to Helen yesterday, and we went and rode the Georgia Mountain Coaster. That was kind of cool. It was very, very quick. Only lasted a minute or two probably. So very quick, but it was kind of a cool experience to do. And then we just walked around Helen for a little bit. All right, we're about to do this mountain coaster. Let's see what this is about. So we're gonna talk about our experience on the Georgia Mountain Coaster. It was fun. I slowed you down, didn't I?
Absolutely.
I did not go wide open. I don't know, I was a little scared. I don't know why. So I did not do that. And Mark was directly behind me and at one point told me that I needed to hurry up because there was another kid coming down behind him and he was tearing up the track.
Yeah,
so
I don't think he knew how to stop.
But I thought it was fun. I mean, it was very quick, $17 per person to do it, but it was a cool little experience. Last night, we actually went to the Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds for the North Georgia Fair. So like I said, this has been a pretty mild summer in terms of heat, but also a very, very rainy summer. It feels like it has rained all summer long. We've actually had some pretty bad thunderstorms here recently, to the point where the winds were so heavy that I thought we were actually in the middle of a tornado. I've never been in a tornado. I don't ever want to be in a tornado. So just being on the brink of feeling like you're in a tornado is enough fear for me. Thank you. But with the very high winds that we have experienced, there have been a lot of downed trees, which has also led to some power outages. Thankfully, our power outages have lasted no more than just a few hours at a time, so it's really not been bad at all. I can't complain. Finally, I want to give a shout out to Roger. He gave me the little push that I needed to get back into doing these videos for you guys, and so I just want to give a shout out to him and say thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please let me know if you've been able to visit the North Georgia mountains this summer and what fun activities you were able to do, and also your thoughts on the weather. I'm Trish Rodriguez with Higher Elevations Real Estate, local Georgia real estate agent with eXp Realty. I talk all about the North Georgia mountains up here, places to see, things to do, where to live, so make sure to subscribe and check out my other videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.